Hi guys, I'm at the park ready to give you another interval session to do for your running this week. So no matter what stage of running you're at, if you're just doing couch to 5k or if you're just trying to get faster, if you're trying to increase your distance or build your strength, interval running is a great way to do it. It is hard to do it on your own. It's much easier when we can get together and do it in Run Squad, but here we are, and I know that you can do this one. If we start each session with some drills, that will really help us to build up our strength and our technique as well. Again, this is something that's difficult to do on your own, not least because it makes you look a bit silly. In fact, it doesn't make you look silly, it makes you look really pro. So if people are looking at you, it's probably they're thinking, wow, look at them, they know what they're doing. So don't worry about it, forget what other people think, practice these drills on your own. And you will get stronger, you will get fitter, and your technique will improve. It's really important to be able to see the 3 drills that I'm going to set for this week's session. So doing 3 drills before you start your session is a great way of warming up. I'd also suggest you start with a warm-up jog, which we'll always do in our sessions, or a walk jog, just to get your legs moving, and some dynamic stretches, so some moving stretches if you want to. Maybe some squats, anything to activate the glutes that we've done in the sessions before, or anything that you want to do that just gets you warmed up and ready to run. Because when you're doing interval sessions and you're working a little bit harder than you normally would, you don't want to go straight into that. You want to be fully warmed up first. Okay, so we'll start with a few drills. You're going to repeat each drill a couple of times. So you want to mark out a distance that you can run and repeat. So you can see where I am now. It's handily marked out by regularly spaced trees, benches, bins. So choose a distance that's about between 25 and 50 metres. We'll repeat the drill over that distance, jog back to your starting point, and then start again. So I'm going to start at this bench. First drill I'm going to do is high knees walking, which is really simple, straightforward. I find it's a really good way to start warming up the legs, get my legs moving in the right way that I want them to when I run. When you're doing your drills, it's best to do them on a nice flat surface, so you can really concentrate on the technique and getting it right. You don't have to worry about putting a foot wrong on an uneven surface. So I'm going to rest in between each drill to make sure I'm doing the technique properly when I start again. The next one we're going to do is we're going to do some bounding skips. Watch this. Just like the walking, but now we're adding some lift to it. So you're bouncing as high as you can in the air. You're not trying to travel forward, you're just trying to get that lift in the back. Nice light foot landing. The next drill that we're going to do is we're going to do some fast feet. So I'm going to jog, and then every 10 steps or so I'm going to do really fast feet. So 20 steps as fast as I can. So for doing intervals you need a marked out distance. It doesn't have to be an exact distance. You can just choose a distance that's either a loop or a distance between 2 landmarks, like a bench to lamppost, in the way that I did my drills. Choose something that's around 500 metres if you can. And we're going to just consistently run repeats of that distance just above your normal running level. So you're running a little bit harder than you would, you're resting and recovering, and you're repeating it. And we're going to do that 5 times. So what you want to make sure that you do is remain consistent over those 5 efforts. You'll time yourself on the first effort, so the distance doesn't matter. You'll just look at the time. If you've got a watch or you're using your phone to time yourself, time how long it takes to run the little course that you've set yourself, and then rest for about a minute, depending on your level of fitness, but just till you're just recovered and you're ready to go again. Don't give yourself too long. The point is to build your endurance and to try and maintain that speed even when you're a little fatigued. So it's very easy to go off too hard on the first one, so manage your pace. Start the first one nice and steady. It will feel easier on the first one and it will get harder as you go along. So first interval, not too hard, but then maintain that pace even when it gets more difficult through the set. After a 10-minute jog and repeating those 3 drills a couple of times each, should be warm, so we've taken some layers off, ready for the main set. We're going to run comfortably hard, and that is going to feel harder as we get more fatigued as we progress through the set. Remember, it's all at your pace. So anything you can do that's above what you normally be doing, that raises your heart rate a little bit, that gets you breathing a bit shorter like I am now, is doing you good and helping you get fitter quicker. So a little bit of recovery. I'm going to give myself another 30 seconds and then we go again. When the efforts start getting harder, just try and stay focused on your form. So come back to those drills and the technique that you're trying to encourage and trying to develop and bed in. So there's no point doing the drills unless we put this into practice while we're running. So keep it going, focus on your form. Let's finish this set. These interval sets are a lot harder than your regular runs, so don't worry if you're not covering the same sort of distance. These sessions aren't about distance, they're about doing a little bit of work at extra speed, extra effort, and building your fitness. So just do them for what they are, mix them up with your long run during the week, and they can be a way of making your runs more interesting as well. Running fast is fun. But that main set has taken me about 20 minutes in total, and I feel like I've had a really good workout. I've worked harder than I normally would in a run. I've done about 15 minutes or so doing the drills. I'm going to finish off with a nice easy 10-minute walk jog just to cool down, and that's it, done. I hope it works for you. Let me know. Drop me a comment or send me a message if you've done it. I'd love to hear how you got on with the intervals, whether you managed to keep an even split. I more or less did. Okay, let me know, and well done everybody. Go have your jog and then you are done for the day. Well done.